Welcome back here at Cardines Field as our pregame show continues. Nick Lima alongside Tolan Vaquero and Ocean State Waves broadcaster Justin Galante for our Newport Gulls Broadcasters Roundtable. Chris Passo is joining us here for a moment as well. Justin, we'll start with you. Welcome first here to Cardines Field.
Oh, thank you very much. It's an honor to be here. Such a historic ballpark, and my first road game in the Pell Bridge Series should be an exciting one tonight.
What were your first thoughts and impressions walking into this ballpark here?
Well, I was surprised because everything around here seems so modern, and then you drive past Cardines and you say, well, that's not so modern, but it's amazing to be here. You can just feel the history when you walk in. You see the makeshift press box. You see the dugouts on the same side of the field. It's something that's certainly very unique and a great place to watch, play, and call a baseball game.
Now, Tolan Vaquero, you've seen this ballpark a few times now. What stands out to you about this that makes it unique over any other ballpark?
I mean, I've talked about it before, but really just the nooks and crannies out there in the outfield. We saw a couple plays in the first home game, the opener, a couple balls get out into those corners in the outfield. One home run by Carpenter hit off the tree out there. So that's kind of one of those things I'm looking forward to, seeing if there's any plays that potentially cause some controversy with the trees out there.
Speaking of controversy, there was a little controversy in that game on Friday night. A lot of interesting calls, a lot of wild plays, and of course a very long night of baseball at 4.5 hours and 12 innings.
Yes, I've been part of a lot of games, especially broadcasting down at Eckerd. I think that was probably the longest one that I've been a part of, but nonetheless an exciting game. Disappointing that we came out with the loss, but we'll look to turn things around as we did yesterday.
Meanwhile, Justin, the Ocean State Waves have had a couple of lengthy games lately themselves.
Well, I guess it must be something about the Mystic Schooners. Another 12-inning affair between Ocean State and Mystic. Back on Sunday, Ocean State came out on top with a 6-4 victory in a comeback affair. Alex Holderback had a game-winning hit in the 12th inning, and Ocean State had the day off yesterday to recharge the batteries after that extra inning affair, and they're looking to get win number 2 against Newport of the season.
So the Waves coming into tonight's contest, the day off. Newport, of course, the day off on Saturday, virtue of the rainout. The big 8-1 win. And a win like that after the Gulls lost a couple of close games, even though it was a back-and-forth wild game Friday, it was close. It was a one-run game in the end. Newport had tied it up, in fact, 3 times in the last 4 innings. Newport winning 8-1, that's a huge moral victory, right?
Huge moral victory. Unfortunately, I wasn't there to see it, but I know that it was a 2-hitter thrown by the Gulls pitching staff. Great to see them get out there and throw such a good game. We'll see what they can do here tonight with just on the mound.
Now, Justin, a little bit about your background, where you're from, and how you got involved into the NECBL here with the Ocean State Waves.
Well, I'm from Connecticut, Westport to be specific. I started broadcasting when I was a freshman in high school and just fell in love with it. Currently, I'm a sophomore at the University of Maryland and sent in some applications, some demos, and ended up with the Ocean State Waves. It's been a great experience so far. The Waves 2-1, and it's been some entertaining games, and it's a high level of baseball in the NECBL. There's no doubt about that, and I'm certainly enjoying myself, and I'm excited for tonight's game and the rest of the season, hoping to continue to see some quality baseball from some of the best collegiate players around the country.
Thank you very much, Justin. The Waves at 2-1, the Gulls at 1-2, as these two teams, two rivals in the Pell Bridge Series, will meet up for the second of 6 matchups this summer here tonight at Cardines Field. It's the Pell Bridge Series. Newport Gulls baseball continues next. Our pregame show continues right after this here on the NECBL Broadcast Network.